Copy and paste. Let's just look at the top players. Let's copy their program. Let's copy their movements. And hopefully we'll get the same level of success. Welcome, as always, to my tennis coaching. And today we're going to look at the copy and paste culture that currently exists within tennis. It's been around for a long time. So the idea is we'll look at the top players, whether it be top players in our club, top players in our age group, top players internationally, and we'll just copy. We'll just copy what they do. We'll copy the number of hours they play. We'll copy the number of tournaments they play. We'll copy what they're training on. And if we copy everything that they're doing, then we'll get the same success. And it's quite a flawed mentality. And if you listen to my channel and listen to me rattle on enough, you know that every player is unique. Every club situation is different. Every group of players is different as well. You can't just copy and paste programs or number of matches onto players and get the same level of results. It just doesn't work that way. And I think sometimes we just believe and we're looking for quick fixes as coaches, as program directors. We're looking, okay, let's look at what Alcaraz did at 8. If we just copy what Alcaraz did at 8 with our under 8s, then guess what? We should get the same result. And what we don't take into consideration is Alcaraz's mentality, his psychology, his skill set, technically, tactically, physically. And there's definitely, he's got attributes there that not most normal human beings will have. So his program is absolutely perfect for him at that age and stage. Now, that's not to say that you can't take elements of it and bring it into your program. So again, I don't know Alcaraz's full under 8 journey, but I guarantee he played a lot of matches. He probably had a little bit of coaching. He probably played lots of other sports. And you can take elements of that and definitely transfer that into your programming as well. And you look for those common threads between sort of the top players. And this is my always bugbear with long-term athlete development or long-term player development, which was a big thing 15, 20 years ago. Of, okay, you have these stages of development and you have to hit certain things at each stage. And what it didn't take into consideration was the individual. It didn't take into consideration that development is non-linear. Physical development is non-linear. 2 8-year-olds will develop physically at different ages and stages. Psychological development, again, different ages and stages. And individuality, and what tends to happen now is we look at long-term player development, and it's still really around quite a lot within tennis. Or we'll look at other players' programs and we just think we can copy and paste it. We can just transfer it onto our program. And you see it a lot. And I went to a international performance coaches workshop in the summer. A lot of the speakers, Davis Cup captain, professional doubles player, national level tennis coaches. And then you looked at the coaches, and I include myself in this, and none of us are working at that level, who are sitting there as the coaches learning, and we're making lots of notes. And you can see the mentality of the coaches. They'll get them really excited with some of the activities and the games that they were seeing and presented by some really great presenters as well. And the idea is, okay, well, just copy and paste that and bring it to my club, and then we'll have similar results. And that was my big takeaway from that conference. Great conference, but you can see why coaches get so lost, because they look at what these top coaches do and they're getting great success, and they'll just copy it and bring it back to the club, and then it gets lost. I sat there with a little bit of a different mindset of, okay, I'm not going to copy the drills, but okay, what common traits do I see within the coaching? What common traits do I see within, okay, how the coaches deliver the communication? So I looked at it from a purely how they coach, not what they were coaching. But speaking to a couple of my peers, you can see they were just writing down the drills and stuff, and you can see why it gets lost. Because then if I take the Davis Cup captain's drills to my doubles team, it's not going to work. The different levels of player at different stages of their life as well. And I think this copy and paste culture, we've got to get away from it. And I say this a lot in my videos, that we need to learn more about how to coach, not what to coach. And just copying programs, copying drills, copying practices, and thinking we can just transfer that onto our players, it's really short-sighted. So yeah, try not get involved in the copy and paste. Obviously take elements of it, and I say this on coach education when I deliver my workshops. The art of coach education is going and, as a coach, seeing what resonates with you, but then taking it back to your club and changing it, alter it, make it different, make it fit your club. And then you go to coach education or a workshop, like a conference. If things don't resonate with you, you don't have to do it. 'Cause if it doesn't resonate with you, you're not going to carry it through anyway. And that's the art of coaching or learning. Okay, just take what's yours, and when you bring it back to your club, tailor it to what's in front of you. Don't try and force the round peg into a square hole. And I think that's a real sort of issue we have, not just in coach education or tennis, but in life. We just look at success and we try and copy it as much as we can, and we just try and copy and paste. We're losing that creativity of individualism and changing things to suit our environment. As always, if you enjoy these videos, please leave a like and subscribe, and until tomorrow, I'll speak to you soon.